Welcome to Down the Barns. Here we are at Eco Classics and the Stag is back, this time with the bonnet, the boot and the doors are back on. All the way from classic and sports cars. Are you pleased with it?
Yeah, I mean the work that's been done is absolutely fantastic. The gaps around the doors, the bonnet, the boot, yeah, absolutely fantastic. So yes, definitely been worth the effort.
Better than it was originally,
Absolutely, it is, yeah.
And you have to say, really, the work that classic and sports cars have done, Jason's been amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not cheap from either a time point of view, it's taken an awful long time, and no doubt from a money point of view, it's also not cheap. But hey, you know, we're working to a budget, and what's important is that we do things right, and it's about something to hand on to the next generation as well.
Should we talk about the radiator fan? Because it's a bit of a sore subject, isn't it?
Yes, the gaps are perfect, yes. And unfortunately the fan wasn't put in when we put the radiator in, and now the battery box is in. We don't think we can get it in there.
So what we're saying is, the bonnet's got to come back off.
I'm not, no.
At the moment, the battery might have to come out.
You know, there is another option that maybe if we unbolt it and slide it back.
Slide it back, or take the charger out. Whatever. We need to get the fan in there.
Yeah.
Les won't let me take the bonnet off.
Okay.
Because it'll ruin his gaps.
Yes.
Which I understand.
Yeah.
So we'll do it while he's not here.
Okay, that's simple enough, isn't it?
No, I think we can get to it. It's just going to be a bit of a challenge, and we've all got really big hands, so we've just got to fiddle in there and sort it out. We will. So, we talked a lot about charge port, right?
Yeah.
I think we decided to put the CCS one underneath the bonnet. We are going to fit one in the rear fuel filler cap as well for just Type 2 charging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know
So
that.
you'll have both.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean, you'll have so many charge ports on here, you won't know which one to plug in. But CCS will be under the bonnet here. So we made a bracket up that comes off the horn brackets, partly through the wing bracket as well.
Yeah.
So that's just gone in. We've got the lock release on the bottom here. We've managed to get all the lock motor in there and everything. So that's all. Ali finished that this morning. So should we try it?
Yeah, try it out.
Test it
go.
out. So this is CCS charger. There we go.
Fits in there like
it'll
that.
fit in there, lovely.
Nice.
You probably need to have a nice piece of cloth.
Yeah, I was going to say about that. That's going to be.
But
yeah, can we have a look at this,
the
cameraman? There's a bit of an issue with that maybe, but yeah, that would be nice to have something that will cover that up, because it'll be marking this lovely car, won't it?
There'll be a bespoke piece of foam for that.
And knowing Les, that will be the case.
Yeah, it will actually. Okay, so inside the car we're now fitting out the electrical, the low voltage electrical side of it. The fuse board comes up through the bonnet area here, and this is the original relay board. We've modified it around a little bit because the air conditioning for the Stag was pneumatically controlled. The flaps are all pneumatic. So rather than trying to get all of that working, we've put 2 electrical solenoids in here, and the pneumatics will run off of here. But with the amount of additional equipment that this has got on, we needed a new relay board, and rather than trying to fit, you know, what are a lot of relays, we've now fitted a electronic relay board which controls all the current, and in fact electronically has about 20 of these relays inside that box, and all runs off CAN bus. And our old relay board just goes on the front of it and covers it up, and then in front of here is a parcel shelf, so that won't be seen anyway.
So 1 week on, as you can see, the dash is now back in, the console's in there as well, and the controls that we looked at last week, which Les showed us the wiring going in. So all of that's now in place. The stress levels are still high though, because the pressure is still on to get this done. It's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. Each part of it has to be in place. The next person involved in this incredible conversion.
So yeah, we've got the fan in.
Ah, yes.
Didn't have to take the bonnet off. So Les will be really happy about that. All the gap and flushness is the same, so that's really cool.
Right.
It was a bit of a struggle, but you know, get your hand in there, get rid of them.
Yeah.
It was good. So that's all done. Still got a couple of challenges around air conditioning and the PAS pump. And that's the PAS pump is more around getting the hydraulic lines into the steering gear.
Yeah.
Just because they're quite short. And then there's a whole electrical system that sits over and above the EV system. Kind of is kind of on the periphery of the AC system. The AC system's got its own controller.
Right.
We provide a few inputs to that. So we've got to kind of figure that last little bit out.
There's so many things in this car that make it work, isn't it? It's quite incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the idea that you make it work. We've still got a long way to go to that, but we are getting a lot closer. So we're probably 6 weeks, I would say, away from, depending on how long the trimmer takes. But you know, between us, Les, and Rob Sport, we've probably got 6 weeks of work.
Yeah.
And then the trimmer as well. It has been a pleasure to work on. It's nice to work on effectively a new car, right?
Yeah.
It makes such a big difference.
And we're looking forward to getting out in it, aren't we?
Yeah,
That's
I
really
am.
amazing.
I've never been a great fan of the Stag, but I am swayed now. I'm beginning to like them.
You heard it here first, he likes a Stag. So that's it, the car now goes down to Rob Sport for a few weeks, comes back here again as this incredible process continues of the conversion of the Triumph Stag. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time down the Barnes.